Opportune time for a conversation. I was listening to these announcements over the weekend thinking, you cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. I don't believe it. What parallel world are those politicians living in?
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely crazy. So, as you said, I woke up Sunday morning, opened up the phone, had a bit of a hangover because I had some friends over Saturday night. So, you're reading these leaks, I guess, because they're saying later today this is what's going to happen. So it was obviously, pre-leaked to the media. And then you had Labor's absurd housing policy and then followed up by the coalition's absurd housing policy. And they just seem to be we're basically in a race to the bottom here in the housing market. Both sides are intent on blowing a ginormous property bubble. I mean, we've already got one, let's face it, close enough. And they just want to inflate it even more and just basically throw taxpayers to the wolves to keep this property Ponzi going. And yeah, I must admit, mate, I've never been more disheartened by the state of policy making and politics in this country. And I must admit, you've jumped the shark when you look back to like the Howard Costello days with nostalgia, wishing you could go back there, because they seem like titans compared to the Muppet Show we've had since for the last 20 years. So it's just been, it's appalling. Every single year it gets worse. I used to always trash the baby boomers thinking, they've wrecked the joint. But I got to say, the people wrecking the joint now is my generation. I'm Gen X, because we've got the keys to the kingdom and we are burning the place down with our policy making. It is deplorable what's going on here.
Yeah, and I think it's worth saying, Leith, that this isn't just a happenstance. This isn't just, the Ukraine war or gas prices, right? This is a deliberate policy over a number of years. And in fact, this is a slide which just really brings it home, right? This is the 55 years of property prices and household income. And you can see there that things started to go awry in the 1990s. And by the early 2000s, things like capital gains tax discount was introduced and, deregulation of the financial system, et cetera, et cetera. So the ratio between the gross disposable income per capita and property prices have just shot away. And now it's at a very unsustainable level. But the point is, the policies that were announced over the last couple of days are going to drive property prices even higher. So I don't understand how this solves anything. It just creates a bigger issue. And my perspective has always been that it's policy, it's bad policy over a generation plus that's got us to this point. This isn't just, one factor, it's multi-factor, but the policies are wrong.